Alright, so let's build it. Alright, so this is going to be a Grixis shell. So we got blue, black, and red. And then format's gonna be modern. So really what we're going to do is just do some stupid things. And see if I can't build budget Eldarzi. I've got a few good ideas, so I just got to get my handle on what I want. That's going to be a sideboard card. Alright, let's see. What Eldarzi do we want? Since it's budget, you kind of got to stick to the... I'm going to try 2 of him. For the rest main board. For Heartless Summoning is budget, it's only $1. Trying to figure out what else we can put in here. There's a lot of fun things I can do. Because I could go the processor route. Can't run fetches. That's a no-no. Alright, let's look at our Eldarzi. Sorry, I gotta go colorless too. 2 artisans, a bane, a breaker, 4 conduit, might as well stick Emrakul in there. Might as well stick Kozilek in there. 1 It Betrays. One Ulamog. 3 Sires. And a Void Wanderer. I think we can do 25 lands. I'll do that. And then sideboard wise, we got Doomblade. If I had it. There it is. We'll nab that. Bring my mic back in front of me. Doomblade. Let's see if they have another mana leak. No. Alright, so we'll take that. Anger. Did I get rid of my angers? I think I got rid of my angers. Oh, wait, no, I'm still. Let's see. I'd be kind of mad if I did. I did. Eh. That. What am I looking for? There are a few Despises in there. Yeah, that goes in. Alright, what do we look like here? I feel like I should fit Hedron Archive in here. So maybe cut back, put 3. Yeah, Dust Stalker's gotta go. So there's that. What else are we building? Try not to play. We'll put a Pyroclasm in here. And Iridium Flames. Seems about right. Alright, so then let's get our lands fixed out. Alright, let's... Let's go with nabbing again. Last thing I'd have to grab is last thing we have to grab is our lands. So we'll just go grab cheap. Sadly, we can't go big with our lands and do fetches and all that stuff. And Ayavugan, because, well, yeah, you don't have much in the way of budget. Because this is budget brews. Or budget battles, shall we say. Done and done. Alright, so we got those bad boys. Put those in. Alright, so let's get our lands right. Alright, and now we need... Let's go to type. Let's go lands. Not running white. We can probably put our 2 drowned in there. All for that. Trying to think of what else we can run. I'll have to fix the lands here. So I got Evolving Wilds, Sanctum of Ugin, Shrine, I think we cut back on 2 Sanctums. So that gives me 7 basics. Say 2 blue. Let's see how it works. Alright, game 1. Grixis Eldarzi. Zero zero. Here we go. Game numero 1. Let's so let's see how it runs. And then we'll jump into a some 2-mans. All right, so this ain't bad at all. We'll keep this. Alright, so we got our Crumbling Necropolis. Play this into our Heartless Summoning. That's fine, they remand it. That's fine. So he's going to take an extra turn. That's still not... You gonna quarter one of my guy things? It lands. I've heard of this turnstile miracles-ish deck. Not sure how it runs, but apart the Welderville. So I'm trying to figure out what his win con is, so I'm just going to let him keep doing his thing. I've never seen mono blue turns. I've heard of it. So I'm going to let him keep rocking out. So if you guys know the deck, that'd be fantastic. If not, I'll figure it out as we go. Take an extra turn. So far I haven't seen a win con. I keep seeing more turns. Like I say, still haven't seen a win con. Once I see a win con, I'll scoop. Feel like I need to put relic in the side. Just saying. But yet again, still haven't seen a win con. Alright, we got a Jace. He's gonna make me all draw 44 cards. You know what? Let's just F6. I'm going to let him do his thing, and I will just... Yet, still haven't seen a win con. I think honestly it's making me draw my whole hand. So we got 17 lands out. Oh, there's a howling mine. Listen, I'm more than happy to let him do his thing. The funny thing is, if he hits Emrakul or any of the other biggies, F6. All I'm gonna keep doing is F6ing. Let him blow his time. It'll let me see his whole deck, how it runs, what I need to do. So there's really no win con. It's just mill that person out. I don't think he's hit Emrakul yet. Nope. The only problem with a deck like this is there's no win con. He's about to whack an Emrakul. So yep. Congratulations, you're gonna hit an Emrakul. Oh, that sucks. And the salt is there. It's called I Will Just Let You Do. See, in Magic, I don't believe in the scoop. Unless I'm dead set on it. But he can mess up, and he's got to make me draw 34 cards. So, honestly, they say I'm at 21 minutes, he's at 13. And the funny thing is, as long as I have an Emrakul or Ulamog, I'm still actually alive because he can't mill me out. People like this need to be taught they play silly decks for a reason. Considering I'm only drawing one card a turn. Maybe 2 cards a turn. He's got a long ways to go. I still haven't seen the Ulamog yet. I think he's learning. He's just making me draw. But it is what it is. Keeps on going. 'Tis a silly duck, and I will punish him for that. This is where if it wasn't, I'd actually would have put Leyline of the Void in if I didn't have to worry about budget. So no. The thing is, if we were actually in tournament, I would actually still make them play it out. Because if they make one mistake, game loss is pretty easy. Magic Online, he doesn't have that chance, really. He still hasn't hit it yet. But I know in the big Eldarzi matchups now, Sire is a big play. So. And he's already down to 9 minutes. So. But other than that, I am looking forward to Friday night, where I have Friday Night Magic. It's going to be a 2-headed giant draft. So we'll just continue to talk about that as I let him do his show. Now I know what the deck is. The funny thing is, when we come to match 2, have like 5 minutes, he surely does not have enough time to mill me out. So let's see, have they hit an Emrakul yet? Yep, we got an Emrakul. So Ulamog's our last best hope. I wonder if he takes this to FNM, or to like a Magic tournament. I'm sure a lot of people do scoop to him, but Magic is a timed thing. And like I say, if you're in an actual event, make them go through the motions. Because if they screw up the motions, you can call them on it. Ulamog's one of my last two. He's got one more go around, but we're already at 4 minutes. Ooh, it's my turn to play. Nope. You took so many turns. Alright. So let's go with yeah, nothing in here. I mean, so let's just run it back. Now someone's bragging here. But that's okay. Like I say, we will come back and be just that much stronger. So we'll be starting 1-0. So here we go. Alright, yeah, I'll go first. Nope, Maul. And Maul. Oh, screw, we'll keep it. Put that on top. You got a remand. Yep. Alright, well, that was that. Remand. Score. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Oh, let's do this. Let's play Sire. Do you have a remand? Yeah, that will be a little rough for him. Yep, keep trying. Thank you. His dangerous chances if he cracks Elixir. Trigger. He ran out of time. That's fine. Tap down all my mana. Let's play that. I won't pass turn. Let's see. Let's do you. 8/7 Kozilek triggers. Put that back in. Yeah, he's going to lose. All right, let's see. All right. Do we want to play? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's play blue, red, colorless, blue, red, colorless, in yeah, we'll get rid of evolving wilds, and a channeler. Man, Sire really screws up his game, doesn't it? There's a walk. Oh, that's rough. He's got one time walk ability left that I know of. Thanks, I win. Alright. So let's just do what I do best, and we're going to change the sideboard just a little. And get rid of one of those. Reset filters, look for relic. Alright. So far, we like it. Let's try it in an actual queue. Budget Eldarzi. 20 play points. We start out 1-0. All right. I like this actually. We'll keep. Tron. Yeah, my sideboard will be pretty phenomenal here. Let's duress. Get rid of scrying. No turn to play. Play that. Herald. So now it cost 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next turn I'll be able to conduit. Let's do this. Conduit, trigger. Alright, well, Bane. Bane will cost 6. Do you have stirrings? What are we thinking about? Alright, so that was the land for turn. Nope. Got everything's 2 less right now. Here comes stirrings. He drew that. I know he's still got... So I think we're doing pretty okay, because next turn I can Artisan if I want, or Breaker. So I forgot first creature spell costs 2 less to cast. Things I'm learning with this budget deck. But Grixis, Eldarzi. It does have Heartless Summoning in it. It's got Conduit. So if we found an Expedition map, we can play Expedition map, crack Expedition map, but not get Karn out this turn. And you're dead. Yep. Alright, so we know what has to come in. I'm going to get rid of the Hedron Archives and the Possibility Storm. Possibility Storm's in there for just complete silliness. Really doesn't need to be, but Eldrazi's just really good. I mean, I don't even have Eye of Ugin and Urborg in the deck because it's just we're running budget. So budget is what it is, and if you're playing a slow deck, it's fantastic against you. So far we're 1-0 because someone decided he wanted a timeout. Alright, let's see what we got. I'd love a turn Wondrous. But I will keep it. We'll keep this. He's on 6, so. Yep, there's stirrings. It's pretty much exactly what you'd think to see. I found a grove. So that's actually really good for me. We're gonna play Evolving Wilds, crack for a mountain. Or a swamp, I mean. If I could, I'd revamp things, play fetches, play... No, you can find one piece of it. Let's duress them. So worm coil, worm coil. And we'll get rid of a card. The funny thing is I can fight worm coils. So he's got a tower, he'll play that. So next turn we'll conduit into 4 so I can 6 mana. Or we're gonna do this. Crumble to dust that tower. Play a shrine. Basically, no more Tron. We play a fair game of Magic now. Alright, so let's do this for 4. Yield. Find. I got 6 mana. So we can find our 10-drop. Let's find Kozilek. And there we go. Well, if I'm not I faced a real green-red Tron player, and that was game. So maybe there's some legs behind this. Let's try it again. Oh, it's him again. I don't want to play against green-red Tron again. So we'll jump in now. So we're 2-0. Things are looking great. I'm thinking, let me throw this into how much this deck actually cost. We'll do this after this game. Keep it. If he bolts himself, I'm happy with that. Now we got a relic, though. Say Evolving Wilds. The Mirror. Next turn, I can Sire. And Sire's very much the Mirror Breaker at this point. I feel actually really good here. So that's 2... Yeah, 3, 4. That's all it's going to cost me for Sire. That's fine with me. We'll play that for 2, 3, 4. Sire of Stagnation on turn 4. Seems kinda good. It says my opponent has lost connection to the game. So I guess we wait for him to time out, since we're actually in a paid match. And so far, Grixis Eldarzi is having some legs. I am kind of digging the list. I guess we'll wait for my person to come back. I'm going to export said list into a text, and then we're going to load it up and see what it cost, because it shouldn't be that much. Deck, clear, upload. If I'm below 30, I will be happy. 33 tickets, 31 USD. So we'll take that happily. So under 35 is generally my goal for modern. So you could build this deck for 33 tickets right now as it stands. Yep. He joined and lost, so I think we're having some issues. Oh, he's back. Yeah, this is the black-white Eldarzi version, what he's playing. I just happen to have the Grixis version. So he will cost 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So will not work this turn. I've seen the black-white version. It's okay. It's good. I mean, I just kind of digging Sire Stagnation in the mirror. If I'm going to see a lot of Eldarzi, Sire seems kind of good. Especially because they're playing lands a lot. So. And he needs to play lands. So he'll crack his expedition map. Get probably an Ulamog? Or not Ulamog, an Urborg. Nope, Eldarzi Temple. We'll always do that. And there goes an Urborg. And he'll bring back... And he'll swing. Alright, so let's play this. And we'll just play this, prepping for next turn. Swing. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can play Kozilek. He's not getting anything out of my hand. Probably will scoop it up real quick. And we get a wow. Out of him. Because I think he figures out I'm playing Kozilek next turn. So. Alright, so there's the Blight Herder. Can't really get anything out of it. You just swing for 4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only going to cost 8. 3, 4. Yep, let's draw 4. Totally could have laid that one down, but no. Alright, we're going to get rid of the Evolving Wilds here. And that's fine, he just goes right back into my yard. Okay, he's going to crack, get rid of Kozilek. Let's do the Evolving Wilds and a Herald. So now he's going to pay for that. So I've got 6 lands. So this will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Emrakul lands next turn. That's fine. I don't think he's doing the math. Play a shrine. Go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Let's undo really quick. Blow it up. Let's play an Emrakul. Let's see what we got. Get rid of souls. Trigger. Let's just throw some Annihilator out there. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's do blue red. Actually, let's do this, Yeah. All right. So we're gonna bring in Crumble against him, and not care about Relic. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Relieve Hedron in. Get rid of Channeler. Channeler actually might not make the cut. Bring in Doomblade. And do that. I love swinging with Emrakul. It is so much fun. It is truly a lot of fun. Yeah, according to Card Hoarder, guys, definitely 33 tickets it takes to build as it stands. And I definitely see some changes being made. We're a little slow, but I'm going to keep it because I have all my colors. That's great to see Shambling Vent right off the bat. So that's a happy sight. Nothing you can take. I don't run cheapies. He seems a little bitter that I'm playing. Alright, so we have 3. Can't do it yet. No. 4 gets me Conduit. So yeah. I'm going to play this though. Because if he Ghost Quarters it, then whatever. Basically, I'm just aiming for his Eye of Ugin or Urborg. Take your pick. So Kozilek will cost 6. Well, he's got 6 mana, so he can Conduit. Oh boy. Let's have some fun. Let's go after that Shambling Vent. Let's go after that shambling vent, shall we? He's got Celestial Purge. There's only one Eye of Ugin, 2 Urborgs. So really it's not... And he's got 2 eyes in hand too. Whew! Alright, next turn we'll just drop down a... Sire. Or Conduit, either way. Yeah. Let's see. I want a Swamp. That's completely fine, bud. He surgicaled my Eldarzi temples. I think he's angry because I took one of his main black or white sources. Alright, so what can I do? So it's gonna cost 4 mana. So let's go. Yield, throw on top. Breaker. Play a land. So he's got 5 mana. There's one of his eyes. Let's see what we're running with. Wasteland, Eye, Urborg. Alright, so he's got the combo in hand. But let's go blue-black. Might as well get 2 cards out of the deal. So it's gonna cost 6 mana. So if I draw mana, I can get Kozilek out. If not, I can play Breaker. Nope. Complete miss. No, he gets my Eldarzis. But I get all my triggers. Forget he gets everything in exile. Awesome. Let's see what we got. go for the throats. There's an Eye of Ugin. There's a Zerborg. I'm Doomblading anything he's playing. Doomblade it. Alright, so I drew a land. I drew a crumble. That was it. The other ones, there's only 2 eyes. Yep, 2 eyes. And we'll attack. It's gonna cost 2 mana for another Sire. Pop that all back into my library. And Grixis wins again. Hey, he gets some stuff. Thanks for all the triggers. Always yield. It's pretty hilarious. Always yield. Oh, look at this. Another crumble? Okay. Alright, so how do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? Let's see. It'll be 4 off, so I need 15 mana. No, I don't have that. 6 mana I do have. I don't want to draw anything more, even though I'm just going to put everything back in. Let's play that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 mana up. 8 mana. Like, Crumble doesn't even help. Breaker, I think, helps. Because he's got the block, so it's 4 mana. So let's do that. Do that. Do that. Nope. Breaker. All right. And he's empty-handed. Swing. Has to block. Alright, so let's start discarding. Trigger, pop it all back in. I don't think he has lethal this turn. Unless he draws Ulamog. He's not playing it. And yeah, he just GG's out. So that's another game for Grixis Eldarzi. So far, we are undefeated tonight. Kind of a rare sighting. We have played Red Green Tron. We have played Black White Eldarzi. Let's try one more. And then we'll give our wrap up, and it'll be a short night tonight. Still not feeling 100%, but thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. So tomorrow night will be budget battles, or not budget battles, but Brewer's Paradise. Maybe we'll give another look to this deck, or because I feel like it could definitely be refined from the budget version, even without eyes and stuff like that. But maybe we'll go look at something else. I don't know. If you guys have anything you want to see played, if I have the cards, I'll definitely play it. If I don't, generally I can pick them up. Alright. Here we go. Always wish him good luck. I would love to go first. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is fine. Play the Evolving Wilds. So we got white. Let's see what that brings. Oh, we'll just play that. And then we'll duress. Rest in peace. Ghostly Prison. So it's a prison deck. Mono white prison. Yeah, we'll go after that. Regenerate a ton of mana, so that's fine. I'm gonna play another Evolving Wilds. This is one of those decks I forgot Vandal Blast in. Or not Vandal Blast, but yeah, I have some enchantment hate. Totally forgot it. Oops. The goal is just to get the Eldarzi online. Of course, you gotta have the matching lands, though, too. Let's go like this. Or an archive. If anything, I'll draw us a couple cards. Right now, it'll let us play out some bigger stuff, but also let us pay 2 and attack in. The double rest in peace is pretty bad. Let's conduit. So what do we go after? I think we go after Bane. Because that's got Annihilator and it's cheap. Play a land for turn. Bane will cost 5. Yeah. So as long as there's not another Ghostly Prison. That's fine. Right now though, we're not going to. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go after Void Windower. If anything, I can play this for 3. But he gets to start exiling permanents. No, I'll just play Void Winter and help lock him out a little bit. But I definitely am liking the colors of this deck. Like I say, definitely gotta work on the sideboard, gotta work on some stuff. Yep, no reason to pay. He's not gonna take anything from it. We'll see what he sacrifices, because I'm going to swing with Bane. So we can generate 5 mana? Starfield. Sweet. Five. 1, 2, 3, 5. Play Void Winnower. No more evens. I'll swing with Bane next turn. Six mana. Can't cast anything for 6. Yeah, because he can't block with him, or him. Alright, let's go to combat. Pair 2 mana. Exile 2 permanents, please. You can only block with Ghostly Prison. And let's go to sideboard, I guess. No. We're going to bring Relic in. And kill that. And a channeler. No, up 1-0. We like that. Good start. Solid. Like you say, I definitely see some heavy modifications to it. No, not heavy, but there'll be some mods. Better mana. You know. But mana has been, I'd say, okay smooth. I mean, there's been a few issues, but I think this would be our first budget battles where we go 4-0. And I will apologize, like I say, for the first game, guys, if you're checking this out on YouTube. The first game's really long, and I knew he would time out. Unfortunately, when people long play like that, it's just, it is what it is. So but I definitely am digging modern Eldarzi. Not even playing that heavy and modern. I'm playing a lot of budget stuff. I mean, we did get to see Emrakul get cast. It was kind of fun. Not gonna lie. But we have the old Ulamog, Emrakul, and Kozilek in there, and he is going to give it up. And that is it, my friends. So it is 11 o'clock. That is generally my stopping time. So we'll talk about the deck really quick. Because I think this is the first time we've ever gone 4-0, completely undefeated, with a deck that I literally built in 5 minutes. Thanks, Weapons Master. I'm really digging this deck. So let's go over the deck, and I'll fill you guys in why I made up my decisions. So obviously, turn 1 Thoughtseize is fantastic. But since it's budget, I went with turn 1 Duress. In Modern, Duress is fantastic because it's non-creature, non-land. So a lot of times you're playing against decks that really do have some interaction that you just don't want there. Yet again, main engine to the deck. One of the main engines is Heartless Summoning. Another one that will help you out is Herald of Kozilek. Not only is he a great 3-drop, he's a 3-drop 2/4, so he's got a little bit bigger of a butt, can block, and he makes your colorless spells, aka Hedron Archive, anything like that, good to go and 1 less. So next we have the Hedron Archives, which will just help you mana ramp up into our bigger stuff. I did try Possibility Storm, never saw it. I thought maybe if we Possibility Stormed into a Herald, we might get a Emrakul. Is it worth being in there? Probably not. I can probably find something else to put in its place, but we do have 4 Kozilek's channelers, because why not more mana ramp? Then we get up into our big juicy spot, which is 6 mana. So I will keep going up this way. So at 6 mana, we have 3 Sire of Stagnations. I will say he was one of the all-stars, obviously, of the deck. He was fantastic when you could play him for 2 mana. You felt like it was broken. A 2 mana 4/7 that whenever they played a land, you exiled 2 of their cards off the top of their deck and you drew cards. If I will tell you, he broke the mirror in the black-white deck. If you guys were watching, it was 2 matches ago. He was I mean, the guy Oblivion Sword me. Of course, I can't play the Oblivion Sword in this deck because, yet again, budget. But he Oblivion Sword me, grabbed all the stuff he surgical extraction, which was all my Eldarzi temples. Put 4 in. I had 2 sires out. I got 8 triggers. I drew into so much gas. That's when I had Emrakul. That's when literally the game just went bonkers. So, Sire Stagnation, fantastic card. Another card that you do need in these type of decks is Conduit Rune. He is like $1. So he is fantastic. Magic Online, I think he's like, let's see. What is he? Conduit, 26 cents. 26 cents. So I definitely like that. Bane. Bane is like my early, if I need to exile, like you guys saw in the last game against Prison. You put Bane out, you swing, he blocks, but then he has to exile. And it's just going to be continuing over and over again like that. Breaker of Armies is just another really good one if they flood the field with little dudes like Lingering Souls. Then I went in and I'm experimenting with Artisan of Kozilek. I figured if they killed one of my guys, I could play Artisan. I mean, still for 9 mana. So if you get lucky, he's like 5 mana. He returns a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. He has Annihilator. He's a 10/9 body. I figured for like 1 penny or something on Magic Online, he's going to be a solid spot. Void Windower, yeah, can't even. I mean, we got to say it that way. Can't even. Void Windower was rock solid when I saw him. It was just once, I think it was, but it really just kind of hurt him. And then we have our fun cards at the top end. Normally you'd see the Ulamog up there. Well, I do have an Ulamog, but he's at 11. But at 10, you generally see the Ulamog, the new Ulamog, Ceaseless Hunger. But I have 1 Kozilek, because why not draw 4 cards and stops milling? With Annihilator 4, 12/12, sure. I have Ulamog, 11. He's indestructible. He's got Annihilator. And when he's cast, he destroys a permanent. Seems pretty good. It That Betrays, another big ol' Eldarzi. 12 mana, 11/11 Annihilator. But whenever you basically annihilate something, you get it into under your control. I think that's pretty okay. And then at 15 mana, we have the Big Daddy himself. We have Emrakul. And we saw Emrakul once. We saw him a few times. He saved our butts a few times. But we got to cast him once, and when we cast him, it was pretty much GG, game over. So, what is in my sideboard as of right now? Well, I can guarantee you Crumble the Dust will stay. Doomblade will probably go up in numbers. I'll probably cut the Lightning Bolts because they never really came in. 1/1 removal is not that great. Pyroclasm is great. Radiant Flames is another one that we can cast pretty easily. Relic seems really good here, especially if you're seeing some type of graveyard deck or graveyard hate. If they're graveyarding out or dredging out, Relic is just fantastic. And Languish I just used as a possible need for higher end board wipe, I guess you could say, because I don't really have a problem dealing with 4 toughness. So where I went with my mana, though, is where you guys will think it's a little silly, but it seemed to work if you guys watched any of the games. If you guys want to see this for Brewer's Paradise, maybe we'll come back tomorrow. Do a recap again and see if it does as well as I think it will. Maybe making some fine-tuning to it. But come back with this on Brewer's Paradise. But we had some Crumbling Necropolises because Triland mana fixes me very well. We had Eldarzi Temples because you need to mana ramp into your big Eldarzi. We had our Evolving Wilds, which was basically our fetch land, because we have a ton of, we had a good amount of basics. We had 2 islands, 3 mountains, and 2 swamps. 2 Sanctum of Ugins because it lets me fetch out something really big when I cast something 7 or greater, which is, I'd say, pretty often. And then Shrine of the Forsaken Gods, actually, I feel like was the worst of all the lands. It was great once I got into the late game, but, you know, it's a worse version of Eldarzi Temple. We'll just say it is what it is. So would I play some things differently? Yes. But am I super happy with a 4-0 go around? Definitely. So if you guys like what you saw, tell me in the chat if you want to see it tomorrow, and I'll rerun this back up. Maybe making some tweaks. Unfortunately, I don't have the Thoughtseize and all that stick in, as this is me rebuilding my account. But we could definitely make some better changes, better mana. So maybe some other guys, who knows? But I don't want to mess with it too much because the deck did run really well. So maybe some other Doomblades or whatever in the side. But if you guys, like I say, if you like what you saw and you want to see this again on Brewer's Paradise, we'll generally never do a rerun of the same deck. Generally, Brewer's Paradise is something me coming out with it. But I was really impressed with it tonight. So, like I say, guys, I thank you for watching. It was absolutely awesome. Weapons Master, I agree. I'm really liking this deck. I think I'm going to definitely end up streaming it more. I'd say I'd stream on Friday, but I have FNM Two-Headed Giant to go to. It's Two-Headed Giant Draft. Never done it, want to do it. So I'll probably stream Saturday and maybe sometime other, but over the weekend. But we'll see what we could do, and thank you guys again. Sorry for running on. I generally don't, but I'm just, like I say, I'm really excited about the deck. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.